Hey, welcome back, people, to another edition of I Do Live Arena. I'm just going to do campaign one time, just to make sure I don't cap out on energy in the next 2 hours. My favorite campaign farmer is Skullcrown. What about you? Who is your favorite campaign farmer? Who do you find to be totally efficient or the most amusing to use? The other day I was watching a Layla Fox video, and she was talking about Lady Annabelle, who can be used to solo Bommel, and that's what she seems to be famous for. But the idea that she could solo campaign was kind of amusing to me because, of course, she could. Of course, she could do that. She'd be good at it. She might not be the fastest at it, but she'd be good at it because anytime any of your food drops, she gets health back. Anytime she drops any of the enemies, she gets health back. So here we go into the first fight. So I asked a question about Lady Mikage last time. She's still not fully leveled, is she? I'll get her there eventually. Um, let's see. You're going first. I'll take Ultimate Death Knight and maybe I'll go Duchess. Maybe I'll go with Mithrala. Let's take Mithrala. Suggesting going for the stun hit first on Lady Mikage, which makes sense. I'm gonna try that when I pull out Lady Mikage, um, which might be now. Let's see. I'll bring Helicath, and I'll bring the Monkey King. I don't know. I don't know. Let's bring Rhodos, even though he's the wrong affinity. I mean, he really is the wrong affinity. Maybe Sun Wukong is the better choice here. I'll bring Sun Wukong. No. You know what? I'm going to go straight for Lady Mikage. My last choice is actually going to be Hegemon. I've got it. So with Lady Mikage, also in terms of gearing, I think two of you suggested going for maximum accuracy, and I definitely do want as much accuracy as possible. But dropping the stone skin because I don't need it, and I disagree. I think the stone skin is a good contingency in case I'm up against. Oh, and he's got Hegemon. Very clever. Well, various contingencies. Let's say I'm using Arbiter, and they have Tormund the Cold. Then my Lady Mikage gets frozen, but that doesn't happen if she's under Stone Skin. I'll just bring him. Or maybe I want to bring Rhodos. No. Yes. I don't know. Yes. The monkey. Or if I get outsped, then Lady Mikage's in Stone Skin. That's more helpful to me. Or I want to try go second team instead. She's in Stone Skin. That's helpful. So I disagree, but if you still think I'm wrong, feel free to explain why I'm wrong. Or not. I don't know. I guess I'm supposed to ban somebody, eh? Yeah, let's ban him. I don't know. I should have banned Trunda. I'm distracting myself apparently. So we'll go for. I mean, I'm getting outsped for sure, and this is another instance. I mean, he's got the lockout, but it's not going to work on her. So, although Mithrala could handle that contingency anyway. You know, I really wish I'd locked out Mighty Uko. I'm not awake this morning, apparently. Gavin, drink your tea. Well, let's see what the damage is. Apparently he didn't manage to get rid of any of our stone skin. That's very cool. So, following the advice of going for the stun, that really seems like a good idea. So we'll go straight for this one. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Things are looking up for us. So we'll put out, I'm going to put out the block damage. And maybe now we'll put them under weaken. That makes sense. And blam. No problem. I was really worried about this fight. Apparently I was worried for nothing. So let's see what else the fates bring us today. Hopefully something good. Anybody check out that new Abominable Snowman fusion? I like his design. His kit seems kind of okay, but then he's got a passive that looks pretty cool. He actually looks like he's designed to be a counter Torment in a way. So we're dealing with Arbiter again. I think maybe I'll bring the same response then. So here we got the Rat King. We got Lady Kimmy. So this could get hairy. So I'll bring Helikath, and I will bring Lady Mikage. You know what? If I give her... Just thinking, if I give her the arena icon, I might be able to access her faster, but maybe I just have to level her. So for my final choice, I will go for Hegemon. And it's probably most important that I ban this guy. The Rat King, I don't know. Maybe he's behind Stone Skin and he could become a problem. There really is only one way to find out. At least this time I find I'm banning the right champion. So hopefully this works out. The speed Mithrala comes in. I think Mithrala's coming in between Lady Mikage and Helikath. So there's a chance Lady Mikage gets bombed out here. Which is a shame. Oh, interesting. Why? I guess he's worried that I was going to be able to recover from all that, but the Rat King could have at least accelerated the bombs and blown up Lady Mikage. But maybe he thought that wasn't going to be enough. And maybe it wasn't. Lady Mikage was not my only plan. Real Flex. Real Flex is going with speed. Okay. and Lady Kimmy and a bomber again. I'm seeing a pattern here. So we'll take him. Maybe I want to try Leo. I don't know. You got the block buffs coming in too. Maybe I want a second cleanser? I'm just not sure. I think, you know what? I think I'm just going to go for Lady Mikage again. Bombs, 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 bombs. Lots of bombs. Okay, so I'm going to bring in this guy. I'm going to lock out. It's going to have to be one of these two. I'm going to make it Lady Kimmy. If I make it Lady Kimmy, there's a good chance they just don't have enough accuracy to get through. And maybe I'll even take accuracy on my side instead of the defense. I mean, defense does nothing to bombs, and I think it's really all about the bombs. So I'm going to use the accuracy. I want Mithrala to stay safe. I kind of wish I'd brought the Monkey King along. Well, they are plenty accuracy, all right. So no Lady Mikage this time. What you gonna do, Arby? All right, so we'll go for the... Should I go for the cleanse first? I'm gonna go for the cleanse first, just in case. Just in case. Go for the block damage. And that's it. Good game, Real Flex. So, I'm noticing a problem with Lady Mikage paired with that particular paradigm. She's either too fast or Mithrala's too slow. I'm not sure which it is, because I don't want to slow down Lady Mikage, and I don't really know how to speed up Mithrala. I can look into it. I've got a lot going on in my inventory now, so I suppose it's possible. All right, up against this, I'm thinking I want... I'm going to bring Sun Wukong. And maybe I do want a cleanser of my own. I think that's what I'm going with. And I want to bring Lady Mikage. And maybe as my final choice. Maybe as my final choice, I'll go with Emic. I'm going to go with Emic. So he's bringing a couple of bombers. Okay. Let's get rid of Elva. I think that's the way to go. And we will lead with... I might even take the HP. Because I think we're going to outspeed them anyway. And it's Vatep. I recognize that name. So let's get the increase attack up. With Lady Mikage, I don't know that the stun is going to be that useful. Not even sure what to do. Here, let's go for the ally attack. And maybe we try to erode these. My Arbiter is not particularly accurate. So let's see. I will go for the Metamorph. We'll bring in, say, Awaken. And now we'll go for the stun. Nice. And now we'll go for the big hit. Yay, yay! Good game, Vatep. I'm surprised Lady Mikage is not getting banned more often. She's a damn good champ. So we got Tau, Everdevil. I'm going to start with Arby. And maybe Kaimar. I'm going to try to go first this time. So I'm now seeing a pretty good reason to have a more defensive foundation. So I'll take Pythion. You know what? I need to get nukers covered. So let's bring him. Maybe we'll bring Leo. You know what? I think I want to go for Lady Mikage again. So I'm going to go for Lady Mikage, and I'll kind of reserve my last choice for whatever's last. I mean, okay. I'm going to go for Leo. Just because I get the feeling that if I pick Rhodos, I'm going to see Ultimate Death Knight show up on the roster. And I don't want to see that. Because I already want to ban Harima, probably. Probably. Okay, we're dealing with Torm in the Cold. And we're dealing with Yumeko. So I think I'm pretty comfortable taking him as my last pick. We could also bring, I was going to say Dark Elhain, but you know what? There's not time. I'm not going to have time to find her. So we'll have to make do. I'm going to get rid of Harima, and I think he's going to get rid of Leorius. I say this because Leorius can resist the freezes. Oh, but he's getting rid of Kymar. Okay. So I'll lead with... Maybe I want the accuracy. Since I bet we get to go first anyway, I'm going to take the accuracy aura. I want to see if we've got enough accuracy to hit that Mithrala. We probably don't, but just in case. So we do the increase attack, promptly get frozen, and then we get cut in on. So I guess that's what I get for thinking I'd sussed it out. But here, we can metamorph, and I'm gonna go for the stun. Maybe this will work. Mithrala could cleanse immediately after. There's not a lot I can do about that. But you know what? I think because of the turn order, this should be okay. I'll aim for Mithrala first. Oh no. Well, this is no good. So good game, Everdevil. I am dead. My people are dead. Can't do anything when they're dead. I probably should have just brought a tougher lineup. So, we're up against Zelda 6. Zelda, is that kind of like Zelda, but as an elder? So I'll go for Arbiter. And I want a nuker of some kind. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll go for UDK. UDK can kind of keep the Monkey King busy. At least with that, the beating stick. This is already looking like a rough team. Maybe I'll take... Maybe I'll take Mithrala. I kind of want Rhodos. I might even want... I mean, maybe I do want her, Lady Mikage. And then as my final pick, I'll go with the Lockout. And who am I going to ban? kind of want to ban Harima. I think if we don't ban Harima, we're in a lot of trouble. Sun Wukong could be a real problem too. Honestly, really anyone other than Tormund the Cold. I'm not particularly worried about Tormund. I am worried more about the others. I'm just going to go with Harima. So let's take the speed aura. I'm probably still even going to get outsped. Of course, that's after Hegemon gets to go. So I'll go for the lockout. I actually re-geared him a little and he's got even less accuracy now. I was trying to get him more kill, but he's not quite doing it. So let's revive. Let's get some increased accuracy, or increase attack. I keep saying increase accuracy. We gotta remove those buffs. So let's take that off. Oh, we can't. We're not even accurate enough. So you guys were saying she needs that accuracy. You called it. Sweet Jesus. I mean, that's after she does the increase accuracy too. I mean, she's already got a crazy amount of accuracy. Her accuracy's somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 and something. They must have had like 800 resist. I'm a little baffled. I mean, that should have worked. Unless they had an entire party of 800 resist, or I'm somehow missing something. I'm gonna have to go back and I mean I rewatch this as I upload anyway, because sometimes I put those little tabs so you can skip ahead in various places. But I'll look at that fight again and see if I can figure out what happened. Maybe I got frozen before I managed to do anything. Maybe that's what happened. Um, all right, I want Arbiter and I want Ultimate Death Knight. Come to think of it, maybe I want to resign myself to not going first. Whenever I see a Siffy, I often think, you know what? I'm probably not going first, even if I bring Arbiter. And now he's got Arbiter. But you know what? I have a counter to that. And this way I don't waste space on trying to go first when I'm not gonna. So I'll take Helicath, and I think I really want Rhodos this time. I might not have room for Lady Mikage, because I think I still want to go for Hegemon in that final slot. But we'll see what they pick. I mean, you know, I kind of don't want to fight this team at all. But let's try. I'm feeling adventurous today. So I'll bring Hegemon. I think we're just sort of dead if we don't get rid of him. So I'm gonna ban him. I think that's the call. That's what I have to do. I'll take a accuracy aura. I'd like the defense, but I think I want the accuracy, just in case this somehow helps us. Because if I can lock him out early, we can win. Either the Duchess, not the Duchess, the Siphi. I was thinking she might be behind some sort of immunity set. She wasn't, but we didn't manage to get any debuffs on her. Dang, he is accurate. I'm still going to do this first. And we'll do the block damage. Not totally sure why she attacked him while he was asleep. It was like the one person she didn't have to worry about. And he's got the block passive, so it's not like... Anyway. It's not like they had to go through him, but maybe they do feel they have to go through him. Wow, there's a lot of accuracy on this dude. So let's get this cleanse going. So it looks like he's basically going to get one shot from here on out. And yeah, let's just drop him again. Let's just keep those revives coming. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the single attack. So this might be a longer fight, but things are looking up. If we can take down this RB, I think that would be a good sign. Like if we can take down the RB once, she then gets easier. We can take her down again if we have to, and then it gets easier. Got a good opportunity to use the big attack here. Not enough to knock anyone out. That's a shame. Wow, look at all those buffs getting removed. How accurate is this ramen to? It's just super duper accurate. And down we go. Well played, Fluent. It's like endless arms race, trying to get enough accuracy, trying to get enough resist. It seems like a fool's errand. Because at a certain point, you're just going to encounter somebody better. I guess that's maybe true of this game in all ways. Since we have some time. Just about every time I say that, the timer disappears. Oh well, this time it's not going to. Since we have some time, Plarium. I mean, I said it all before. Plarium is a business designed to make money. You can't hate them for doing what they were designed to do. Okay, you got Sun Wukong. I'm gonna start with Arby. Yeah, I'd really love a fast revive blocker. That's what my account is missing. I gotta put that. I'm putting that on the list. Fast rev block. It's what we need. We absolutely need that. So I don't know who that would be. I'm actually just gonna change it up. I'm gonna go for this lineup. It's nice and safe. Maybe Niraya's plan is to go first. Maybe it isn't. Kind of doesn't matter. Um, so let's see. I'd like him, but I'm not gonna go for him yet. I'm gonna go for her, and really, we gotta have at least one nuker. Then we'll go for Hegemon last. Hegemon does count as a second nuker, so I'm not breaking my rule. I really want to get rid of somebody. I think I want to get rid of Rhonda. Maybe I want to get rid of Trunda. But I don't know. Maybe I even want to get rid of Sun Wukong. So let's go with the Speed Aura. I'm hoping the Stone Skin helps us here. There's no Sun Wukong, but there is Lady Kimmy. She could be a problem for our Stone Skin. Oh wow, is she ever. Well done, Lady Kimmy. So let's get the veil up, at least on him. And we can get the... Oh, that's it. That is it. So we got 2 fights left. You can check that out later. Wow, 105 fragments of a shard. That's a full shard. That's very cool. I didn't know they reached that high with the what are they, primal shard fragments for mythical champions. That's a nice little bonus. So maybe maybe I want to start with Arbiter this time. He's got a Warlord, so I definitely want him. We'll pick him last. Maybe I'll take the contingency plan. Come to think of it, I wanna take Ragash. I like Ragash as a response to Warlord. I really think we need to keep Mithrala, just for what I'm seeing here already. Someone in the comments said something about uh, Mithrala being kind of a weak choice that noobs make, but he didn't really explain beyond that, so it came off as just kind of a dumb opinion. Like there's just no explanation behind it. But if somebody has an explanation for that, though, I'd like to hear it. Um, yeah, and you know what? Mithrala is actually a really great response to Valkyrie, as long as they don't have block debuffs, which they do as long as they have Tatara. Anyway, maybe I'll go for Lady Mikage just because I want that Lady Mikage. We could bring Hegemon just for the lockout, or we could even just bring Rhodos. And I could say screw it. If he ends up keeping Warlord, he ends up keeping Warlord. I don't know if this team fully coordinates, but it's what I'm going with. Oh, this is an interesting choice. What does he even do? I think he can stun the party. I forget his name. Discount the Hound from Game of Thrones. Let's take away the block debuffs. I think this is going to create a lot of havoc on his team. So I have the speed anyway. So we should be fine, I think. So we'll go for the increase attack. And I think at this point I just want to go for the stun. I was expecting a couple of weak hits. I guess we got lucky there. And yeah, maybe I'll just... Oh. No, good game. So we got one last fight. And then that's it. So we got Kos, Mopos, Mapos, Mopo, Mopopos, Mosoposos, Kos. Kos, Chaos, Mopos. I don't know. Uh, if you're going to be fast, I'm going to try to be steady. Yeah, and you know what? If I'm going to try to be steady, why not try to be steady with these two? So he's got Kaimar. He's got Sun Wukong. I'll take Lady Mikage, and I'll take Rotos. And Hegemon. That's going to be my idea. And I will ban Harima. I'm pretty sure. I think that's who I don't want to deal with. Ultimate Death Knight is really annoying to deal with. But I think he's fundamentally kind of impotent if we get rid of the only nuker on the team, which at this point is either Sun Wukong or no one, depending on how their Sun Wukong is built. I could try for some extra resistance. Maybe that'll help us. It may not help us. But I'm okay with taking a gamble on that. All right. I'm going to go for the stun. And I don't love the timing of this. I feel like we're going to put up buffs and they're going to immediately get stolen. So I'm not going to bother trying to put up buffs yet. Mind you, that's probably going to be a more or less constant thing. So let's maybe drop the monkey if we can. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to go through him first. Okay, well, let's cleanse. Maybe I can just sleep Kaimar? No, I can't. How easily I forget. We got to get through Ultimate Death Knight. That is so annoying. So he blocks their buffs again. Let's just do this. Nope, it's a weak hit. Of course it is. That's what we want? Yeah. Why not? Let's get a weaken up. Yeah, I'm not going to bother trying to put up a veil if it's going to be blocked. Ooh. Does hit pretty hard. Okay, let's see how much health we can steal. If we can ever get a non-weak hit. There we go. That's a little better. So let's pick up our good friend Lady Mikage. Maybe we can get a stun off. Excellent, that buys us some time. Let's get some buffs up. And yeah, do that. Rhodos. Maybe we can even switch to the ally attack. That might help us get somewhere. Not quite. So this Sun Wukong does seem to be hitting pretty hard. But I think he's probably more built for accuracy. Alright, I'll go for this one. Weak hit again. I feel like we might be here a while. So I apologize for that. I feel like I broke one of my own precepts of when you're gonna take Rhodos, make sure you take Ultimate Death Knight so you don't have to face him on the enemy team. Well, sure. Let's decrease the duration of the increase attack. Sun Wukong's really the only one that worries me, so I want to make sure he didn't have that. Ouch. That is painful. For the attack. Get a bit of healing out. Let's revive our friends. Youch. Well, it's looking kind of grim, but I gotta get my people back up. At this point, it occurs to me, I'm wishing I'd taken the speed aura so we'd be a little faster. What does the A1 even do again? Oh yeah, it's the one where you get a bonus if you have a Shadowkin, but I don't. So let's see. Can we get lucky here? Yeah, that's pretty lucky. Well, I guess I have to try again. Nice. So down he goes. I'll get up a veil. I think I've stolen enough health from Ultimate Death Knight that now Rhodos will start blocking revive when he knocks out champions. Probably I'm going to have to start with Ultimate Death Knight again. I'm guessing she's going to go for the revive. I mean, what else would she do? Ouch. Alright, let's get some revives going. We got a veil going. And unfortunately, I have to aim for him again. But I think we got it. I think at this point it's just a matter of time. Unless Sun Wukong can manage to get a really, really lucky shot on us. It looks like he's got enough power to do it. So that is a worry. So I'm going to do the Metamorph. I'm going to go for the stun. So that's good. Take a nap, Sun Wukong. Oh, we're not blocking revive yet. That's a shame. But he's not reviving anybody else, that's for sure. Yeah, I'll just go for the sleep on Kymar. Actually, I probably could have gone for the ally attack. That's what I should have done. So if we lose now, I'm gonna be very mad at myself. Youch. So let's get this veil going. And let's go for the A1 on Kymar. Sun Wukong, you are toast. You are scary as hell, but you are toast. So let's revive the party one last time. And let's sayonara. So good game, Coast, most post the Ghost with the most. And that's it. So today we did better than yesterday. Actually, we did the inverse. Today we got 7 wins, 3 losses. Not too shabby. Leaderboards. I'm even lower. I'm sinking. I'm just dropping in the leaderboards. Maybe that's not a bad thing. Maybe we'll end up with maybe we'll end up in a better place. Who knows? But anyway, until tomorrow or the next video or whenever I see you again or whenever you see me again. Thanks for stopping by. See you on the next video.